Welcome to Three Skulls Tavern, a channel devoted to tabletop role-playing games by Free League Publishing. This show is sponsored by Foundry, the virtual tabletop, as well as WorldMill, online server hosting for the Foundry tabletop. To support the show, head over to patreon.com/MattK. For a minimum of $2 per month, you get access to a ton of extra content. Hello, this is Three Skulls Tavern. I'm Matt, your host, and before we jump into the game, I just wanted to quickly say that we had originally intended for this game to have finished with 2 episodes. One to finish off the cinematic mode that we started last session, and then a final episode where all of the original characters come back for like one final one. And we'll talk a little bit more about that at the end, but we're kind of intending for this to possibly be the finale for the entire campaign. It might be that we record some sort of an epilogue later, but we'll talk about that again, as I said, at the end. But thanks for joining us, and without any further ado, let's jump straight in. Probably worth mentioning as well, as you can see below me, that Habib unfortunately is not available tonight. He's off at a festival doing boring things instead of, playing with us. So, yeah.
Not being cool.
So, anyway, here we are. And I guess over to Ed. I mean, should we do the thing where we talk about who our characters are? It's a bit different this week again, like last week.
I suppose so, yeah, and seeing as it's different.
So Harry, you're at the top. You're at the top of the list, Harry. So why don't you start? And,
all right.
Yeah.
I am Harry, and I'm playing Scott Williams, the Roughneck.
Chris?
I am Chris, and I'll be playing Andrew Sullivan, the technician, who is very much infatuated with Alana.
And I'm playing Alana, who I can't remember if Alana is infatuated, is like, if there's some sort of reciprocal
not
thing.
So much.
Okay, all right.
Nope.
Yeah. The security specialist. I think security and survival specialist.
Correct. Yeah. And currently with you, you also have Kat Turner, who is the scientist attached to the same team, who is at the moment sort of following you all, freaking out quite a bit, and pretty much doing what she's being told. So, so where we left off last time. You'd managed to make your way through the scientific sections of the New Alaska, managing to avoid all sorts of nasty things. You've seen people be dragged off to their doom. You've heard gunshots. Members of your team have been killed by an invading team who knows who they are. And you have managed to find a way out through some ventilation shafts, and you're about to make your way to the main thoroughfare between operation, scientific, and mining. And you were going to decide where you're going to go from there. So, Alana, you are up front. The lights had all gone out. Emergency lighting is on. All you can hear is the sounds of the creaking ice around the whole of the facility. There's the sounds of way somewhere in the distance. You can hear emergency sounding of maybe emergency doors that are either stuck or open or something like that. It's quite faint, but you can hear it sort of just going through the kind of tunnels and all the kind of I guess reverberations around the facility. You've just gone past all the living areas, which you saw was all burnt out. You didn't even go in there, you didn't know what was in there. And you were just heading towards the irons on the main kind of unit there. So, without further ado, Alana, what are you doing? Where are you going?
I mean, we're heading, I guess, back towards the main facility, right?
Yep.
So we're just going to keep pushing along. We're in this kind of this narrow corridor. We're going to make our way to the, I guess, the main shaft or the main whatever it is.
Yep. So there's a main corridor that links all of them up, which is just off the map.
Right. So that's the one I'm going to be going for.
Yep. Okay.
Just pause. Just stop there for just a second, because it's saying I'm getting an error in YouTube that there's not enough video to maintain the streaming.
Right. Okay. No problem.
So just give it a sec.
Oh no.
I'm just going to put a little interlude card until that goes away.
Shit.
Okay, so it looks like it's still running, so we're gonna just keep going. Sorry about that.
Your technical difficulties are still up.
Yeah. No, that's fine. It's there's a lag. There's a lag.
Okay. Yeah. So you make your way through the corridor that you're in, heading towards the main access way.
Yeah.
As you kind of get past here, there is actually a sort of like a hatch to take you up and out of the facility into
the surface,
the above the surface of the facility, and essentially takes you to the, for want of a bit of a word, the roof of the facility.
It might be worth. Wait, my visor is fucked, isn't it? Because I had a facehugger. Jump on it. I wonder if it's worth anybody just having a quick look and seeing if we can see anything from the rooftop.
Well, if you suggest that, I'll absolutely jump at the chance.
Yeah, so I will suggest. I think when I get there, I'm going to stop and wait for everyone to get closer. I'm going to say, I can't go out onto the surface with my mask open like this. So if somebody, it might be worth somebody just heading up to the top of this hatch and just having a quick look around to see. We have heard some explosions. Where's the smoke coming from? Can you see anything? And then literally just have a quick look around, 1 minute, come back down, and then close it behind you, and we'll continue on.
Oh, sure, I'll do it.
Okay.
Thanks, Andrew.
Here, let me get past.
Okay. You go to the round cylinder with the ladder that goes up, and you start to ascend the ladder. It's not far. It's about 10, 12 foot up. And you get to the main access hatch, which you have to spin around. It's a manual hatch. It's not electronic. So it's not a problem. You spin it up. Takes a few turns, and there's a noise as you lift it up. There's quite a bit of weight on top of it.
Approximately the weight of a xenomorph.
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
Or just about half a meter of snow, no?
It's just a metric fuckload of snow.
I think that's a technical term. It's a metric fuckload of snow.
You laugh, but I think it is actually now a proper term.
That's fine. You kind of give it a bit of welly to do that, and you push.
Lucky I've been going to the gym.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're all yoked.
Yeah, the kind of snow kind of goes off, and you can hear the howling of the wind outside. You can see there's snow kind of like going backwards and forwards. Stick your head out. You kind of go to lift your head out.
Oh, Periscope.
Could you please make a roll?
Observation?
Observation
Yes,
will
no?
be great. Yes, please.
Yes.
You're a terrible person, Ed.
Why?
Yeah. I might want to push that, maybe?
No, there's no need to push that. It's fine.
Okay. Oh, nothing out here.
You stick your head up, and you look around, and you can see smoke coming from, well, not far away actually, from
Oh, shoot.
from the living areas. It looks like whatever explosion was there has sort of like ripped open the top of the living areas, and there's smoke pouring out of that, which is presumably why the smoke isn't filling the corridor. And it's kind of quite happily burning upwards. You can also see that there is smoke coming from a bit further to the north, and you can see that there is above operations, there's a large disk which helps to send messages up to all the kind of transmissions and communications satellites, and all that seems to be down as well, and that's all smoking. But the rest of it, you can see the tops of the facility, and in operations, you can't really see much of anything. And then as you look across, you can see the main landing area, and there is a craft landed on there. You can't quite make it out, but there's actually there isn't one of your shuttles that you were aware of that seems to have landed on the main landing pad.
Well, oof. I guess I close the hatch and climb back down and relay that information. It looks like there was an explosion in the living quarters. That's where the smoke's coming from, and behind that, the communications array seems to be gone too.
Yes.
So as for the good news, there is some craft in the landing area. It wasn't one of ours. I'm not sure what that was, but that might be worth heading for.
Okay. The comm. Where's the comm stuff on the map?
So if you go to the northern map,
yeah,
I will ping it for you. This is comms.
There. Okay.
It's right to the top left-hand corner.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
That's pretty far.
It is pretty far.
All right.
I guess,
Well,
I mean, sort of more for the sake of having no comms, right? Than being a danger to us directly.
Okay. Well, I mean, we're going to keep going that direction. I guess we could look in on the living areas because we're right next to it.
You are?
And just check to see if there are any survivors or anything like that.
I was going to say maybe we have, likely we have friends there.
I mean, we're right next to it. There's been an explosion, so
Yep.
I think it's worth just backtracking slightly.
Okay, I was under the impression that we could see that it was utterly gutted.
Yeah, when you looked in from the passageway, you could see there was potentially the charred remains of an arm, and then behind it was all smoke. And
oh, right, okay.
You could see that there was.
Yeah,
you
so
didn't actually go into it.
Yeah,
you didn't
yeah.
have a look around the living quarters. You just saw it and thought, no, we're not going to go in there.
Yeah, no, I'll leave it then. I think if that's what it looked like from the doorway, then it kind of looks like there wouldn't be any survivors. I imagine. So.
Well,
Yeah.
the roof was gone and there was smoke pouring out of it.
I mean, I think what's important is to try and get back and find out what's going on and offer our support to whoever's
Yep.
running security and admin back at the main base. So.
Yep. Okay. Yes, you follow this the shaft through. Now this shaft actually doesn't. It actually follows alongside the main walkway that goes from operations down to mining and to security. And so you're essentially walking in this smaller shaft, which is a maintenance shaft down the side.
Okay. Yeah.
Which you do. It kind of gets to a T-junction, turns left, right. So you left will take you up to operations. Bear with me because there's no map there for that.
So we're kind of going that way, right?
That's the way you're going.
Yeah.
Which
I can't move cat, but yeah. All right.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah. Yep. All right.
So you're making your way up that way, and you can hear through the walls that there's the sound of someone shouting in a far distance, and then you hear a burst of gunfire, and then it's quiet.
Which side of the wall? Left or the right?
On your right-hand side.
Okay, like
So
towards the mines.
going towards the mining facility area.
All right.
You can hear a shouting, you can hear someone screaming, and then there was some gunfire, and then it's gone all quiet.
I think like when we get close to this junction here, I think I want to like there's going to be some sort of a door. Is there to it? Is it another maintenance hatch, or is this like
yeah, that's another maintenance hatch up there.
I mean, is there like a window in it that we can look through, or I can look through?
No,
of course there isn't.
Be too easy.
Oh man, I mean, we've heard gunshots, we've heard shouting. Sounds like there's somebody in there who needs help, so definitely going to be opening the door. That's my job, right?
Alana, what are you doing?
Security and survival.
Idiot.
You know,
That's it. That's absolutely foolish. We should just get on going. What's wrong with you?
hey, we don't leave anyone behind.
I think we should leave these people behind. I think they're fucked already.
We don't know that. We don't know that yet. We heard the gunfire. They could have.
We don't know
could
that
have neutralized the
either.
threat.
This is true.
I've
The
got
threat
a.
turned out was about 10 guys. We didn't hear that much shooting.
Yeah, I've got a pump action shotgun, which I'm pretty happy with.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So
Okay.
that's fine. I think you know, Scott's saying all that to me. I'm just gonna kind of ignore him, and I'm gonna open the door.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
You open the door.
Just as I'm starting to open it, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna kind of make eye contact with Andrew, Scott, and Kat. I'm gonna be like, make a sign for like a pistol, I guess. I don't know how you say, like weapons ready sort of thing. Like get ready, and kind of be like point to my back, and then I'm just gonna open it.
Okay. You open the door.
Don't shoot me in the back. That's not what I meant.
Alana, you take a step in. You can see another person in here. The person is wearing armor. The person has got a helmet on with a visor up and is carrying an assault rifle in their hands. I guess we'll go straight to initiative then.
I don't recognize them, I guess. I don't recognize the armor either.
No. No.
And did we? Can you confirm? I mean, I'm trying to remove my meta memory from my last session memory. Did we know that anybody had arrived?
Yes, you did know.
Yeah,
This group.
They were.
Yeah, we had a bit of a running fight with them.
Oh,
in
there was something over
Corridor
the
Sophie.
tannoy, wasn't there?
They were following
There was.
us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know that this is like a hostile takeover.
Yep.
Okay.
It-
All right.
It's very hostile.
Matt, you're going to be very happy with this. I just rolled your initiative. I've just pulled the initiative cards out for you. You're going on a 1.
Oh, nice.
So you open up the door and see this person in front of you. The person has got armor on. They've also got an AK-47 in their hands. And they are, well, they're taken very, very briefly by surprise. They weren't expecting you to come through the door.
See, they would have come up behind us if we would have left them. This is the right thing to do. Trust me. Trust me.
All right.
All right.
I agree. I absolutely agree.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna pause for the briefest of moments, and I'm gonna be like, "No, fuck you." Bang. I'm gonna shoot them with my shotgun at very close range here.
Yep, that's fine. I'm going to give you +2 dice for that.
All right. I might need it. Ah, man. Fuck.
Oh, come on.
Hold on. I didn't
Okay,
roll
Reeve.
the extra. I didn't roll the extra 2 either.
Ooh.
Man. I'm used to Forbidden Lands where you click on something and then it asks you for the modifiers, and this doesn't do
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Let me just roll an extra two base dice
Go on,
very
then.
quickly. 2d6, I guess. 2db, I think they're called here. Okay. So I have to roll stress, don't I?
You do. But, you still get to shoot it, hopefully. Oh, yes.
Oh.
Nicely done. What is the damage of your shotgun?
Does my stress go up, by the way, or no? Only if I push, or the
Only if you
panic
push.
happens. Yeah.
Yeah, the panic
So
doesn't happen, so that's
the
fine.
base damage of my shotgun is 3, so I'm gonna definitely make that a 4.
Okay. That's fine. You've got one more as well. So you
One more
can
what?
make that. Oh no, you're right. Sorry.
I mean, I've got to move. I've got like
Yeah.
a fast action, or whatever it's called.
Cool. Right. Well, in that case,
Does my shot like this? Does the guy go down, or is he still up?
you shoot him, and he is going to. Bear with me 1 second. Get lost in my thing.
Maybe put some tense music on here.
Yeah, we need some.
I don't have anything preloaded. It would go really loud if I was to do it. Someone's going to leave it.
Oh, there we go. Oh. Okay, you shoot him, and he takes a round to the chest and staggers back a little bit. Still standing though.
Yeah, then I'm going to take my slow action or my fast action to just basically go here, duck around the corner of the doorway.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
that's fine.
I mean, I'm gonna kind of like be looking exciting, and I'm just gonna like point in there and do a number 1.
Yep.
Do a number 1 to piss myself. So everyone should be near the door because I've asked them to kind of get near the door, right?
Scott, you're actually up next.
Outstanding. In that case, I guess I'd like to. Oh, good, thank you. I was going to say that saves me from 100. I am going to raise my weapon and aim it at the door frame on Overwatch for when this guy comes through, as I assume he will do.
Okay. And then that leaves you, Andy.
I've got my I think I've got a revolver, don't I? Yes, I've got my revolver out, and I sort of move in next to Scott.
Okay. That's fine.
And also Overwatch.
And also on Overwatch means you get a drop on anyone who's coming through the door. Chris?
Yep. Sorry, I didn't get that.
So
can you explain?
there's a thing in the game called Overwatch, which basically means you aim your weapon in a specific area, and if anyone comes through, you would basically get the jump on them.
That sounds
give you
nice.
extra dice. It just basically means that you're going to say, if anyone comes through this door, I'm going to shoot them first. So you essentially.
Well, that sounds nice. Yes, awesome. By all
But
means.
obviously, that's your action for the round. So if nobody does move there, then it's a wasted action. But yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
Perfect.
Right, and then it's them on the wonderful 10. Bless their little cotton socks. They, as in the individual they,
The royal they.
the royal they, roll out a grenade.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Of course they do.
I
Can
don't know why
Scott
I
kick
didn't
it back in with his reaction?
I don't really know about that. I'm not really sure if that's even in the rules.
Oh well, we can't do it then.
I mean,
There's no way you could make up rules on the fly as necessary.
I would imagine. Okay.
I mean,
So yes,
I would suggest that you could possibly, with a mobility roll, attempt it.
well, I'm going to say both of you on Overwatch. So as your action, you could probably do that.
That
If you
sounds
weren't,
awesome.
if you weren't on Overwatch, I'd probably say no. So if you want to kick it back in, you can do, and I would say either of you that are on Overwatch can do that, which would require a mobility roll to do that.
All right.
Unmodified?
We'll give you a modifier of -1.
Oh, brilliant.
Just because there's a grenade on the floor and you've got to like.
So you'll need to right click on it before you click, like on your skill, rather than just clicking on it. Otherwise, it'll just roll it.
Okay.
But who's gonna try and kick it?
I'll give it a shot.
I'll try this.
Oh.
Oh, too
Well,
late.
you were faster than me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, but I suck, so.
Do you want to push that because you're probably standing right on top of it now?
I will allow you to push that.
Alright.
Yeah, that sounds about worth
important.
pushing. Ah, look at that.
Oh, nice.
Ah, look at that.
So you tap it back. Clearly, those days of playing
Obviously,
football.
you're standing there now too.
That was good. You're like,
All that going to the gym, I tell you. It does pay off sometimes.
So I'm gonna just roll for the grenade. Always fun. In fact,
Oh gosh, are we going to play football with it now?
maybe.
Not for longer than 5 seconds.
Okay. So yeah, it'll be blah, 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 blah. Okay.
Can you walk us through
Okay,
how
that's terrible.
grenade damage works, just so we
Yes,
like,
so
watchers know?
I thought it was a regular one. So you roll for the damage, and it turns out it's an electric static grenade, which, as you can tell, I didn't realize that. So I'm just going to have a quick look at the wonders of an electrostatic grenade while I do that. So the grenade has gone off, and it does specific type of damage. I need to figure out what that specific type of damage is. So if you bear with me just 1 second, because I'm...
Electroshock grenade does a stun effect with a -2 on it.
There you go, you've got them before me.
They're called electric ball breakers. They propel themselves 3 feet off the ground before releasing a megavoltage electrical pulse.
Nice.
So non-lethal shock, strong enough to freeze a person's central nervous system. Good for crowd control. All humans in the target zone must make a hard stamina roll. -2, doesn't count as an action, or be stunned for 1 round.
There we go. So that's quite straightforward.
Is that us as well, away from the door?
No. Just
Andrew.
because none of you are in the actual room. It's just going to be on our wonderful friend here, with a base modifier of -2.
And Andrew as well, I would imagine.
It
says short range,
yeah.
so...
no, so it's just going to be that little bit of corridor. So no.
Okay, all right.
Our
Nice.
our mercenary soldier is suddenly shocked, and he kind of like falls back against the bulkhead, and he hits the floor and he's twitching. His gun his rifle hasn't gone off yet, and it's back to you, Matt.
I'm gonna quite roughly maybe nudge Andrew to the side, or shoulder Andrew to the side, and run up to the guy that's on the ground.
Yep.
And I'm gonna grab his assault rifle, and I'm gonna throw it behind me, like along the corridor.
Yes.
And then I start looking in his like on his belt, if he's got like a utility belt or something like that, to see if he's got a pair of like restraints of any kind.
Okay.
To see if I can restrain him.
You don't see that. What you can see on his belt, there is a pistol at his side. There's a knife at his side. There is another grenade. He seems to have a couple of other pouches, which are attached to his combat weapon.
I'd like to do something.
But that's what you can see. So that's what you do. Harry, you're next.
Great. I would like to rush over to him and administer a coup de grace.
Okay.
Do I still have in this version? Do I have to fail an empathy test?
You do indeed have to fail an empathy test to shoot him in the face through the face mask.
Oh no! I want to knife his jugular.
Oh, I was going to say,
okay.
Then I want to take his grenades.
Yeah, maybe don't damage the visor either. Maybe we can, maybe Alana can use it.
The visor's up. Okay. Yeah, you're going to go and stab him.
So here's how it goes. You have to fail the empathy roll.
Yep.
Which is just the attribute note without stress dice.
Yeah. She will also take
You can't
stress.
push it, obviously. Whether or not you succeed at killing your target, you increase your stress level by 1. Killing cold blood is not easy unless you have the Merciless talent, and then there's no negative effect.
For some reason, I thought I did, and I don't know why I don't. I guess I was not right. At any rate, let's go ahead. Oh well.
You failed. No, it's fine.
Yep.
So you can't do it, basically, right?
No. He failed.
You can.
Oh, you failed.
You
Yeah, of
absolutely
course.
failed.
I
So
failed- I
absolutely,
failed
you
the
can do
empathy
it.
test.
Yeah.
You take a point of stress, and you basically shove the knife into his neck through the actual the helmet and where his
Right on.
armor is.
I'm gonna
Right under the jawline.
get it when he does that. I'm gonna kind of like stagger to my feet backwards and be like, "What the fuck,
Staggers
Scott?"
and he starts to bleed all down his front.
So it's like, and I'm gonna pull off his helmet, and I'm gonna like hand it over to Alana and be like, "There you go, new visor." and I'm not gonna wait for a response. I'm just gonna start foraging his body for stun grenades.
You get handed a slightly bloody helmet.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
We still in combat mode?
No, combat mode's finished.
All right. So yeah, I will. I mean, if it's slightly bloody, I'm gonna, I guess, try and wipe some of the blood off on my suit or whatever I'm wearing, like on the leg or something.
Yeah.
And then I
fine.
will probably swap it out. Does it when I put it on? Is there any kind of like comms built into the helmet?
There is comms in the helmet. It appears to be off.
Can I switch it on? Because
You
I'm
can.
ex Marines, right?
You are indeed. You switch it
So
on.
this is all sort of stuff I'm kind of expecting. Like, yeah, I used to be in the
you
U.S.
switch it
Marine
on.
Corps.
It's asking for a. Well, first of all, when you switch it on, it's in Russian.
Yeah. Okay.
And it is also copyright. It's also copy protected, so you need to have some kind of password to actually attach to log into.
When I realize that, I'll just switch it off again.
Yep.
Does it count as armor at all? Is it like an armored?
Yeah. It's the same as you would have for your
Right. Okay.
for your normal thing. So it's just a replacement for your
Yeah.
for your own helmet.
All right. While Scott is kind of rifling through pockets and pouches and grabbing stuff, I'm gonna go back and grab the assault rifle. I think.
Yep.
Just checking. Yeah.
Your foe has on them 2 more electroshock grenades,
Nice.
an M4A3 service pistol, an AK-47 pulse assault rifle,
Which I'm grabbing.
which has 2 reloads, as does the pistol. And there's also a knife, like a standard combat knife that you would have on him as well.
I don't need another one.
Well, I would totally take that because I lost mine to one of those xenomorphs last round.
Yep.
That's cool.
Andrew, come here. Take this pistol. Your revolver won't reload fast.
How
awesome.
many rounds are there for the assault rifle?
It's 2 reloads.
2 reloads.
So,
Okay, it's 2 rounds.
So it's enough for 2 full magazines, as long as you don't make a panic, stress roll, panic roll when you
Okay,
shoot.
I'm gonna have a quick look at it. I'm gonna realize that it's not anything like an M41A, the US version. It's like a cheap substitute. So I'm kind of like a little bit disgusted, like, oh, this is a little bit lackluster. But I'll sling it on my back. I'll keep my shotgun.
It's very functional.
I'll keep my shotgun. It's just like a backup thing. Yeah, that's cool.
Yep. Okay. There was also a personal medical kit, which they have on them. And they've also got a small electronic kit, which you would use to bypass doors, that kind of thing. And that is what this person has on them.
Good.
They have
Useful.
there's no personal details. There's no dog tags. There's nothing that you would expect from a soldier to have.
When we heard shouting
Not
and
surprising.
and weapon being discharged, right? And
Yep.
there's only this one person in this corridor, so
Yes.
I would like to open the door beyond and see what's on the other side with my shotgun kind of ready.
Yeah, with your shotgun ready, you open up what's behind the other side. Let me just get rid of this soldier. You come into what looks like a small room, which again leads off into the mining area. You've never really been in the mining area, so you don't really know what's this way. As soon as you open the door, you realize it's a lot colder in here. You can see this room beyond is sort of like a storeroom. There's a load of stuff. There's loads of crates and stuff piled up on either side. It looks like it's just used to kind of store various equipment that they might need for mining here and there.
Okay. All right.
I
think
I'm going north.
Yeah, I think I'm not going to go inside. Mainly because we heard the gunshots, and I was assuming it was going to be one of our people, potentially. Now I'm not keen to bump into more of them, especially as we've just been shooting and all the rest of it. They might be coming to this position, so I'll close the door again.
Yep.
And then, Scott. I guess Scott would have said that, like we should keep going.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll say, "Yep, we need to get moving on the double, just in case anyone's heard the shots and coming."
Yes, I'll head back out again and make room for the others.
Yep. Okay. Which the rest of you do. Who's going up front?
I'll go. I'll take point again.
Okay. You get to about here, which is about as far as you're going to be able to get before this service corridor ends, going into the main corridor, which will lead you up into operations.
Mm-hmm.
Good. In somewhere.
Yep.
Well, let's do this.
Okay. Alana, you open the door again.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And the door, well, it's more of a panel this time, which opens and goes to the side, and you've got the main corridor. As soon as you open that panel, you can hear the sound of an alarm somewhere up in operations, and you've got the flashing yellow lights in the main corridor to let you know that you're on emergency power.
Yeah. Gonna... I mean, if there's emergency power on and there is enough light to see by, I imagine we're not going to have any... I'm going to turn around and just whisper, turn all your lights off. And then I'm going to push in.
Okay. Okay, you push through. And you step out into the corridor.
Oh.
Step out into the corridor, and you can see the loading area and the maintenance area further up ahead. And as you step out, you see that there is someone who pops around the corner and shoots at you.
Ugh.
Okay.
Not
You're on it easy.
again.
I'm afraid so. Good grief, what on earth? What we were thinking. These crazy people.
Russians, man.
Oh, look at that. They shoot down the corridor. Matt, you get hit.
Gonna make an armor roll then, don't I?
You please do, if you can make an armor roll. And I'm going to give you an extra 2 dice for the small bulkhead that you just come through.
Okay. Nope.
So you just take 2 damage.
All right. So reduce my health by 2.
Indeed. And I think
I take stress as well, I believe.
I'm just mixing. I don't know if I'm mixing up my my alien with
You,
Twilight.
so yeah, you suffer. Your stress level
1 for more
increases
point of
by
damage.
1
Yep.
if you suffer 1 or more points of damage.
Yeah, so gain a point of stress.
Yeah.
Okay. And you kind of like head back into the doorway.
You gain a number of points of stress equal to the damage that you take.
Ooh,
Ouch.
you are correct.
Okay.
Well, I guess I sort of pull her back that I see, that she's been hit, and make sure that she's getting out of the line of fire.
Yep.
So
Lana comes back in.
So I take 2 stress.
Alana,
Yeah?
what's wrong?
Yeah.
Where you hit? Oh shit, that doesn't look good.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like, just say, there's another one in there.
Get powder
Scott!
on.
Scott, grenade.
You read my mind.
Haha.
Yep. So I would like, for my turn, I would like to advance to the mouth of the corridor and then bowl the stun grenade down.
Yep, no problem. Let me, I guess I need to give you one, right? Have you already?
I haven't been able to assign myself any, so
No. One day I'm going to learn how to do that. Here we go, sir. We always like it when it's a work in progress.
well, that's what the channel's for.
Indeed. Hang on, Scott, let me give you a couple of these.
Noise.
There you go. You've got two grenades.
Lovely.
All yours. So if you'd like to roll on the grenade, once you've made it active, you'll be able to
Right click to open context menu. Come on, come on.
It might be the edit menu.
Hang on.
I'm not sure.
There we go. We've just made them active, so now you just be
There
able
we
to.
go. Thank you.
That's all right. Yeah. That'll do it.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah. Throw it up, and it lands next to the guy. And
Yeehaw.
he is going to make a stamina roll. Let's see how bad he is at it. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, the grenade goes off. And yeah. It doesn't seem to have any effect.
Oh no, all the stamina.
Ooh.
Tough motherfucker.
He obviously manages to get behind whatever he is behind, which helps him. So that leaves you, Chris.
Yeah. Well, I prop the Hardalana up against the wall where I hope she'll be all right. And I will shoot into the general direction of that dude that I probably can't see for a Scott standing in front of it.
Yep, that's amazing. So if you want to make a roll, but -2 to hit. So just so if you right click on your
you mean for
range, on your pistol?
for range combat, right? Or for
Yes.
the pistol?
For range combat, you can right click on the pistol.
Sorry, folks, I've got to go take a minute.
Sure, no problem, Harry.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that was like mechanically any different. Rolling the pistol or rolling the ranged combat. -2, you say?
Yes, please.
Yes, coming up. Ooh, stress, but also damage.
But also hit, yes. So make a stress roll. Let's hopefully.
I think I have Nerves of Steel there, so I think let me see what that does again. Nerves of Steel. Ugh. Come on, I've got my window too small. -2 to all panic rolls. So let me try that.
Nice. Make a panic roll -2.
I think you
Um.
can't modify it. I think you just roll it and then you.
Just roll it and take 2 away from it. Okay.
Oh, it looks like I can. Let's see what
Okay.
that. Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, look at that. Nice.
So no panic at all.
Yeah.
Also, guy shot.
And you shot him. Nice. It's a little bit different to your regular characters.
So you survived the stun grenade. Let's see how you like the revolver.
Badly, apparently. Yeah, you shoot him, and he kind of like staggers back. Nice. We'll go back to you, Matt.
Yeah, I'm just having a look in the rulebook for the you get stress equal to the amount of damage you took, and I can't find that anywhere. Where's that?
Where was it? It's under the stress level. It says you suffer 1 or more points of damage, and I think when you go into the damage section,
I've just been in there.
I thought I saw it there. While we're waiting for Harry. Oh, there he is.
Just because that's going to make a huge difference on whether I if I've got the 1 extra or not, whether I stress or not by this.
Where do I see it? Harry, where did you see your gaining stress for the damage that you take? Once he gets his headphones on.
My headphones are on. Are you telling me I took some damage?
No. Whereabouts do you see where it said you suffer damage equal to the number of stress equal to the number of damage you take?
I never saw that anywhere.
It says you suffer 1 or more points of damage when with receiving stress. I thought I saw.
No, I've just been through. I've done a
Is it
control
not? So
control
one,
F
then.
in the rule book, and I can't. I've literally gone through every entry of stress, and I can't see it. So
Excellent.
yeah.
Cool. Well, I guess it's not true then.
In that case,
Phew.
yeah. Although it does say you suffer 1 or more points of damage.
Yeah.
I
So
guess that means if you take like 4 points, you still take 1 point of stress.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Ah.
I was reading it.
okay. All right.
No mistake.
No, all
That's
good.
cool.
It was a vague memory from a previous session where it'd been mentioned, something like that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But it's quite likely that I've not remembered it right.
I'm
Hey,
only asking
so-
because I'm at 3, and I would take a 4th one, which would
Ooh.
probably fuck me over right now.
Right, no, that's cool. I would definitely take 1 less then.
Yeah. No, I've got the 3s anyway. So anyway,
So-
the grenade has gone off, which is good. I'm
Yep.
gonna run in. As soon as it goes off, I'm gonna run in with my shotgun ready, and like turn on
get
where
to
the guy was.
Yeah.
And yeah, what do I see?
So you see the guy who's in the same sort of armor, same kind of equipment that he's wearing. He also has an AK-47, and he is kind of like taking a couple of steps back and bringing up the assault rifle.
Oh yeah, then
as
shooting
you're
him.
Kind of going
So
up.
as soon as I see him, as soon as I see him doing that, and he's not incapacitated, I'm gonna unload right into him. I mean, kind of almost point blank, I imagine.
Cool, and then you get +2 to hit.
All right, try to remember to add that this time. So, pump action, right click. There we go. Base modifier
shotgun.
2. Roll. For fuck's sake.
Oh.
You want to push that?
Well, I mean, I'm rolling 11 black dice, so yeah, I'm gonna push it. But I'm gonna get more stress here. But
Oh my god.
oh my god, yeah, let's do it.
Oh,
That's terrible.
Oh.
What the bullshit?
oh
Awesome.
yes.
Look at you.
Wow.
Maybe
Nice.
some stunts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
what do you want to do? Just do extra damage to him, or do you want
I mean, I'm doing three base damage, so
armor?
I could pop it up to 5 damage, and I think because he's got armor on.
Good.
Let me just have a look at the skill.
I think you can
Bypass armor?
No, I don't think it's bypass. Oh, have you got bypass armor?
No. I'm asking.
I would say what you could do is you could just you can knock him over instead of for one of your stunts, or let him
Drop his weapon?
or something like that. So just to kind of make it harder for him to shoot back at you, maybe. I'd say that's probably a good idea.
I think I'm going to spend one of them to, like, have the gun fly out of his hand.
Okay, that makes sense. So 4 damage.
Or, like, fall out, like, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah,
So
so basically you catch the shotgun round catches the side of the gun and it kind of falls down. Yep.
Yeah.
That makes sense. And he is going to just make an armor roll. Oh, nice. So yeah, you basically run up to him, shoot him with a shotgun, point blank range. The AK-47 goes off to the side, catch him square in the chest, and he goes flying into the side of the wall and ends up laying on the floor. And he's not moving.
Nice. Okay.
Yes, that leaves Harry. You're next.
Okay. I'm going to advance behind Alana.
Yep. Okay.
And it doesn't look like from where I am on the map that I'm going to be able to see much.
No. But you can at least kind of like, look at this area here and provide some kind of cover for Alana there.
I think that's probably a sensible idea in case this weapon has brought more.
It could well be. You've all gone very loud now.
Yeah.
Andrew, you bring up the rear.
Well, I guess I'll just keep my pistol trained on them.
Okay.
Or rather giving them cover. There's no point shooting at this mess now.
No. Okay. Yeah, Alana, you're up first.
So I presume we've not lost Kat. She's still sort of tagging along bravely.
She's tagging along behind, kind of keeping her head down and just sort of like running behind you. Okay, Alana.
Sorry, I'm just responding to the chat.
Fine.
Apologies.
Oh, okay, no problem.
Yeah, I will. Like, there's nobody else, right?
No, it doesn't appear to be anybody else.
I'm gonna quickly grab. I'm gonna grab the rounds from the body.
Yep.
For the AK.
Yeah, it's got 2 more reloads.
And then I'm going to I'm gonna pop my head round the corner of the maintenance loading area first to the left.
So you run off to there to look around.
Yeah.
Okay. Scott, what are you doing?
I am going to advance up the center line, and I'm going to keep it. There's an area to the top right of this next room.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, that's the one. Is that a door into another
There is a
corridor?
doorway, yes.
Yeah, okay, good.
Oh.
I'm going to advance up the center line, and I'm going to keep my weapon covering the door.
Cool. Andrew?
I'm going up to the rear. I'm making sure we're not losing Kat, and I guess keep my eyes peeled.
Okay.
We're still quite a distance from the landing area. We're still quite a distance from operations or security.
Yeah.
This is from everywhere. You suddenly realize how big the facility is.
It didn't seem so big before.
No.
Everywhere's bigger when you're being, hunted by Russian gunmen and facing.
Yeah. You get to look into the maintenance loading, Alana, and as you do that, you hear some more gunfire and another explosion coming from the southern part of the facility. And you hear a horrible blood-curdling scream. A couple more rounds going off.
From where? Also from the south?
Also from the south. Everything seems to be happening in the south now.
Oh no! I look behind me.
And then the whole facility starts to shudder.
Oh, that's probably good.
Yeah. So
Sure,
if I can't
fine.
see anything down this side, there's like the maintenance thing. Then I'm gonna basically run for the run for over here.
Yeah.
Well, that's a really dark ping from me. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I can see it. That's fine.
Yeah, so basically run for that door. Yep. And we're gonna head north. Like that's the way up to the up to the operations and the security section. So.
Yep. Okay. That makes sense.
Is there if there's emergency power on? Are there any like communication panels or anything in this room?
Yeah. There's communication panels here.
Can I quickly just see if it's got any power to it that we can use?
Yeah. There's power going. There's emergency power going to it, so you can. Yeah.
Quickly punch it and say.
To who?
To operations.
Okay.
This is Alana Fuentes. Is anyone there?
You get someone say, hello, Alana Fuentes. In a United American accent. Are you causing trouble?
No, the base is under attack by it's UPP, right?
That's what you say, yeah.
Yeah, by UPP agents.
I suggest you get to operations as soon as possible.
Who is that?
It goes quiet for a second.
Oh.
Says, look, Alana, why don't you just get here now? Stop causing us problems.
Okay. Yep. Off the. Okay, we're running into the lion's den. Yeah, like finger off the thing. I'm just gonna turn and say, okay, they know where we are.
Operations is non-vi.
Yeah, we're not going to operations now. They know where we are. I mean, I think we should run to the shuttle bay.
Agreed.
Which is right next to where we are, and
it's going to be defended. We should go in hard.
I'm also seeing the people that you've put on there, Ed.
Yep.
That's fine.
Oh no!
It's fine, but I mean, they are going to be defended. But how many grenades have we got left? 1, 2?
1.
That's all we need.
I mean, yeah, they worked really well last time.
How well can you roll?
Yeah,
How crap can Ed roll
with 4 stress, that's
much more
we're
interesting
about to find
question.
out. I think I also have 2 health left, so if I get shot, I'm probably gonna take a critical pretty quickly. But yeah, it is what it is.
Okay, here's a question: which one of us can fly a fucking thing?
Piloting, I don't have.
I don't think any of you are registered for that. I'll check with Kat. Hang on 1 second.
I guess I've got 3 agility. That'll do, right?
No. How can it be? There's a bunch of lights and switches up here. It'll be fine.
Oh, look,
Exactly.
yeah,
Kat says,
I've
I
got
don't
4
fly.
even. I'll assist.
lots of people can fly things, and they're idiots.
I'll fly. Sorry, says Kat.
Yeah. all
Okay,
right.
good. At least Cat can do something.
So,
She looks stupid.
look, I'm not doing really well. Like, does anybody have something that can patch me up a little bit?
You did pull that med kit off the dude.
Yep. And there was another one on the other dude.
Yep. So, yeah, I say that we shoot Alana up with morphine,
meds. Yep.
morphine and meth. We need to give you an upper to counteract the downer. That's
Let's see how
definitely.
that's gonna go.
Look. I've got a wits of 3. Okay, I think I know what I'm talking about here. That's as good as being a doctor.
Hey, you've got 1 point in medical aid, which is
Oh, you do?
Yep.
Awesome.
That is actually as good as being a doctor.
That's pretty much, yeah, that is as good as it's going to get. So,
I don't know
you might
about-
as well do.
I don't
Your
know about
best bet.
Cat. Does Cat have any? I've got a point in medical aid as well. Can I
You
kind
check-
of like this might be gaming the system a
Assist,
bit, but
maybe?
like assist, just like as Scar's doing it, be like, no, don't use that one. Use that one instead, or like
Yeah,
that sort
sure.
of thing.
Yeah, you can do that. That's fine. It's yeah. I mean, it's you're not,
I'm
it's not that
tempted.
bad, but
Tempted so badly to ignore your advice and discard your helpful 1 extra point.
just discard the extra die that might help to heal me and make us all
I guess
survive.
that's what Scott would
All
do.
right.
But let's face it, right? I'm an ass.
Yeah.
Like,
play to
according-
your
according-
relationships, right?
Like, first of all, I don't like you, and I think you're a shithead. And also, Ed told me that I'm a sociopathic arsehole.
Well, there you go.
I'm gonna be like standing behind you threateningly, and I'm like, do what she says.
Well, you'd be pleased to know that
my
you
computer's
can only
doing
really
something
use the
weird
personal
now.
medical kit once alarm's gone down to 0 and is broken.
Oh, so it's actually a moot point.
Yeah.
Well, patch her up for the sake of role playing, for God's sake.
Unless you want to, well, you can patch her up. That's fine. I have no problem with that. You kind of like put a couple of band-aids over the holes that are kind of like leaking out of her. Give her some of the morphine. Yeah, that's fine.
Like, yeah, I would say that if you don't have any plasters or anything,
Yeah, that's.
you can always make do with sellotape.
Some gaffer tape.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
That's a thing,
I
yeah.
think that's like a thing in all the Year Zero games is that you can only like heal somebody if they're down to 0 and not in between.
Yep.
But yeah, interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. So we're not going
To be
to
fair,
pause
that's
for
also
that.
been my experience.
I'm probably
with
just
doctors.
gonna say like, have we got a meta kit? Because I might need patching up when we get a bit of downtime or something like that.
Yeah.
And then like we don't want to stick around in this place. So
Yeah.
fuck. Do I want to push ahead?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well,
I mean,
I'll take the lead if you want me to, but I might want to swap for a bigger rifle.
I have this. I'll give you the shotgun actually, because the shotgun's pretty effective.
Mhm.
I'll hand you the shotgun,
That's
and
fair
I'll
enough.
take the AK, and kind of like off my shoulder, and yeah.
You gotta keep it handy for close encounters.
Yeah, that's the one.
So I'll drag that. Let me drag that into your inventory. I don't know if I can drag from one character sheet to the other.
No, I don't think you can. I'm just going to stick it in your inventory now.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
And it has 6 rounds in it.
That's nice. Okay.
You gotta click on the icon for it, and it'll make it
I
active.
was gonna say, do I have to do something to make it active? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Just remember, if you can't
And,
get the job done with next round, then your payments were right.
Nice.
Okay. Ooh, it's getting tense. Can someone make an observation roll for me, please?
I think if Andrew's taking point, then that's probably gonna be Andrew, right?
Yeah, so
Sure.
Scott, can you please make an observation roll for me then in that case?
Okay.
Oh wow.
I did it. Good job.
Okay.
You know, this game has been really, really good for the digital dice rolling.
Yeah.
Digital dice rolling has usually sucked ass.
Are you
Okay.
listening, Forbidden Lands? Fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Came very close to abandoning digital dice rolling no matter what you said.
yeah, so you can hear the sound of more screaming coming from the south,
Oh no.
but there is no gunfire, just a lot of screaming.
Well,
I
that's...
know what that means.
Yeah, I think we all know what that means. It's close quarters combat. Which is not something you want to be involved in, that's for sure.
And, Andrew, you've got point. So you're going to go through this door, or are you just going to...
I will head for arrivals.
Okay.
So yeah, gone at the ready.
Yep.
And peek through that door. Sort of
Okay,
muzzle first.
Well, you open the door, and the door slides open. And you kind of put your muzzle first. Okay. You are in a corridor that goes to the north and across to your right-hand side into Decon and Rivals. You look up to the north, you can't see anything. It's just the same flashing yellow lights, which are heading up a very dark corridor. And the same goes across to Decon and Arrivals. Yeah, you can see the glass on either side, and you can see the decon rooms. as you kind of like step out, you can see all the kind of the plastic sheeting on either side, which is all kind of like moving around in the wind. You can see all the way through decon to the main landing bay, and you can see the doors are open all the way across. And you can see that it's light outside, and there's loads of snow and stuff that you can see.
That explains why there's wind.
Should that worry me? I guess those doors are not meant to be open ever, right?
Well, they're open if you're coming and going, but they've decided to keep them open for whatever reason.
I sort of, like look over my shoulder and say, like, that's weird. The door's open, but I don't see anyone. Come on, and I sort of forge ahead to the east.
Okay.
Making for the side of snow and fresh air.
Okay. Who's following Andrew out next?
I'll go. No, if Scott wants to go, then I'll go. In fact, I'll take up the rear since I'm the only one who's wounded.
Yep, it makes sense.
Scott, you're next.
Yep.
Then Kat, then Alana will take up the rear.
Yep.
Okay, as you're coming in, you can see one of these guys in armor running. He shoots towards the ship through the door, and he runs in your direction.
What the fuck?
Well, that's good.
And he sees you. But let's go. Okay.
I guess I try. I try and hail him. Actually, I'm like, hey, whoa.
You go, hey, whoa.
What's
Okay.
going on in there?
That's handy, Chris, because you've got the initiative.
It's a shame there's a language barrier here, probably.
Yeah. And he sees you, coming towards him, and he lifts up his rifle,
Of course he does.
and he shoots in your direction.
Brilliant.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's a mistake Alana wouldn't have made. She's just awesome like that.
Yeah.
She's also wounded.
Yeah.
Mercy is for the weak.
Well, I'll
Okay.
be too, so that that just means we have one more thing in common.
So, Chris, do you want to make an armor roll?
Oh, very much so. Yeah.
No. Okay. You take 2 damage
Oh,
and
sure.
1 stress.
Oh, sure.
He basically runs towards you, fires his rifle. It is an M1A pulse rifle, which he shoots at you. I lie. No, it's not. It's an AK-47. I lie. Which he shoots at you. He kind of goes to duck off into one of these decon areas here. Not before. Scott, you're next.
Okay. Well, seeing as I've got my weapon aimed in this general direction, I expect I can probably take a shot at him.
Okay. Go on then, sir.
I'm trying. I just have to make this character sheet do things.
Hang
Ugh.
on. Oh, there we go.
AK-47, don't fail me now.
Okay, yeah. Cool. You shoot him. He will. He's running basically into the plastic sheeting. Nice. And he takes a couple of rounds into the armor, and he basically dives into some of the plastic sheeting into the north part of Decon. Alana.
I'm gonna move into the corridor, and I'm going to, sort of here.
Yep.
And I want to. In fact, I'm gonna move here, I think, and I'm gonna keep an eye on the north. I'm gonna do an overwatch to the north for this round.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna crouch, get on a knee as well.
Okay.
All right. Because if I can hear that there's firing and stuff going on, but it doesn't sound like anybody's been killed or is down or anything like that. So
No.
I know Andrew's taken some damage, right? So
Yes.
But
But
I'm
you're still standing.
still, I'm still standing, but barely.
I'm-
But I'll
I'm-
be like, oh, he was shooting back at the shuttle. What's going on there?
Look, it's our only way out of here. We got to press on. There's 4 of us. Only one of him. We've got it. They're going to be
Well,
coming.
that's
They're going to
gonna
be
be-
coming for us from the north. We just got
That's
to.
going to be whatever he was shooting at too.
Yeah,
I mean, one of him, that's fine, but
We'll sort it out. Don't worry.
it might be our guys too if he was shooting at them.
Exactly.
As if.
Yeah, that's it's good
yeah.
news.
You see, as you're saying that, you're shouting at each other. You see this creature step in from the bay. It's sort of leaning down. It's all dark. It's got a long tail which is whipping around. It's got a long head, and it's kind of looking in your direction. You assume, but you can't see any eyes or anything.
What in the goddamn fuck is that?
It basically is on all fours, and makes a hissing noise, which kind of reverberates down the tunnel. You're like, oh, what? Could you please take a point of stress?
Oh.
Same goes for you, Scott. Alana, you're fine because you're not looking in that direction.
Oh. All the nerves of steel are not going to save me now.
So, Andy, buddy, pal, what would you like to do?
This time I'm not gonna waste any time shouting, and I am gonna.
Does it look
empty
like it speaks
my
English?
Rifle at that thing.
Okay. Go on then.
Take this fucker.
Oh yeah.
Well, nice.
That's pretty fun.
You fired your shotgun in that direction.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Foundry, you were wildly inconsistent.
Galvanized by all that stress, by all the pain.
So presumably, what do you want to do with your successes?
Let me have a look at my options.
So your options are to do extra damage, to keep them prone, to sort of make them make a panic roll, keep them sort of like bogged down where they are, if that's something that can happen with it.
I would just put all that into damage.
Yeah, I was going to say extra damage. I'm not sure that thing is prone to panic rolls very much.
Okay.
Nor does it need.
Well, look at that.
Do you say anything, by the way? Does Andrew say anything?
Along the lines of die, motherfucker? Yeah.
Okay.
Right, okay.
Yeah, it's to the point.
So I don't
That
have
is
any
the
idea
point.
that there's any kind of crazy monster coming down the corridor.
No.
This is just nerves as you're trying to shoot somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, all the adrenaline of the previous being shot and all.
You fire and it catches it square in the chest, and when you hit it, it rears up, and all behind it, all the smoke comes out of the sort of like wall and floor.
Does it scream?
You showered it in dry ice. And you're like, what?
Does it scream or anything like that?
It does scream, yeah. It makes this horrible, ear-piercing scream as you do that.
Oh,
Okay.
brilliant.
And then it runs towards you.
No.
And you're like,
That's
what?
awesome.
Oh, the extra damage. Oh no.
And you're like, oh, okay.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think I might be xenomorph food then.
Right. It runs straight at you and launches through the air, grabbing you.
I guess this is not the moment where I can use the dodge talent.
It might be.
It works like blocking,
Ooh,
but you roll mobility.
You have
This
the dodge.
has saved me before when
You
I
have the dodge talent, don't you?
Yeah, go for it.
I roll mobility.
Okay.
Would one success do?
You got two.
Yeah.
You got two.
Well,
You got
yes,
two
I do.
successes.
In fact, I do.
You got
Oh,
two
awesome.
successes. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah.
Dodge.
It basically goes to grab you.
And I roll to the side.
Well, it kind of grabs you around, sort of like on the armor, and it scratches down your armor as you sort of like roll to the side, leaving it now standing there in between you all. Scott.
Cool. I'm gonna shout something like, eat fiery plasma death, you alien motherfucker.
Yep.
And I can't quite remember the phrase that was from that old XCOM game, but I thought it was hilarious.
Oh,
the-
that's...
Yeah.
Oh.
And seeing as I have a plasma assault rifle, no, a pulse assault rifle, it's
Yep.
not plasma, I know, but bleh. Anyway, the point is, I'm shooting the thing.
Okay, go on then.
You can do a
The
full.
thing.
You can do a full auto thing if you want.
You could do a full auto thing if you wanted to, although
You get plus. Yeah.
Well, it's too late,
plus
really.
2. Okay. Yeah, you hit it.
I don't know about the +2, I'm sorry. Should I
okay.
roll some extra dice?
If you, I mean,
If you
yeah.
want to
there's-
just go full auto, you can do.
Oh, I thought it was +2 because it's very close.
No, that was only with a shotgun. So,
Right, my mistake.
yeah, if you want to just go full auto, you can do and add an extra 2 dice, or just leave it as is.
You know what? I do want to go full auto.
So
this thing's right up close.
type into the chat slash. It's the // R space 2DB. That's base dice DB.
Dice.
2B
Base.
2DB. Yeah, genau. Yep, there we go.
Like that.
And you got
So
another
that gives
success.
you that's another success.
And the things that happen when you go full auto, just for people watching, your stress level immediately increases by 1. You can add the stress die to your roll for the full auto. You add it to your roll so you also have to do a /R 1DS as well. Sorry,
Ugh.
Harry. Yeah.
Oh, I hear you. 1DS.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, cool.
I wonder why I'm rolling as Tyrone Larson.
And you've got to make sure to add the stress to your character sheet as well. But yeah, anyway.
Yes, do I take extra stress for firing on full auto?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right on. Okay, understood.
It's immediate. Like you immediately
Okay.
take the stress, and then and then it's added to your actual roll when you're doing it, which is what you just did.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You shoot it, and yeah, you you basically the bullets tear into it, and it screams. Its arm goes up. One of the arms come off. You hit a couple rounds into its head. There's this horrible like splashing noise as part of its brain flies out, and then all this juice and stuff flies everywhere.
Oh, Jesus.
Hooray!
I'll give you
Splashing
holes, you
noises.
slimy bastard.
Right then, acid splash.
We're just
Yay.
we're being asked in the
Yes.
in the chat if we have a picture for the enemy.
Picture for the enemy. We do. Hang on 1 second.
Presumably not just like the shadowy dark icon there.
Yeah,
It's
sorry.
probably in the compendiums, possibly, but
It is in the compendiums.
I'll look up the acid. I'll look up the acid damage if it's not going to spoil anything for me. It's under
Yeah,
the
no, that's fine.
alien species chapter, I guess.
Yeah, if you just go into the alien
General-
species chapter,
General
and then
Xenomorph.
you'll no,
I
it's
guess
drone.
that's
Sorry,
It's gonna be
scout.
Scott and me.
Scout Xenomorph, and then you'll see the acid splash information on there.
This is gonna be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
I only have 1 health left.
Well, the important thing is that I have full health left.
Yes, you do.
I don't see Scout, but I do see a bit that talks about acid splash damage, so I'm just gonna assume it's that one.
Yep, okay. So acid splash, I can roll that for you now.
So each xenomorph inflicts a different level of acid damage. It's everyone within an engaged range. That's going to be Scott and Andrew.
Yeah.
And the strength is based on the rating that they have of the xenomorph,
Base damage of
plus
1.
the amount of damage that the xeno took from the attack,
No!
which would be 3
Yeah.
Oh no.
in base
Oh,
dice.
Oh no!
In base dice.
If only somebody could have known
So
this ahead
it's going to
of
be a
time.
plus 3 to whatever you would normally be rolling. Yeah.
Yeah.
The acid blood will also affect the environment and may splash nearby ammo and grenades or burn or burn through floors, wiring, ship's hull, and so on at the GM's discretion.
Oh, and he's
What
just
the
gonna fly
hell?
to acid burn.
You guys are so lucky.
Wow.
What we want to hear.
Wow, how does that even work? Oh, that was very lucky.
Well, maybe Scott shot it in the head, right? So maybe maybe because it's like its head is a tube, right? So like it all exploded out the back away from the two of them. So like towards this direction.
Nice.
That's true.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Maybe
There we go.
maybe we can say that.
So, I should be able to.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the. So I found a picture of it, but I can't actually share the damn thing.
I think you have to right click somewhere and do like show to players or something.
Yeah, for some reason it won't let me.
Okay, all right. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, sorry, whoever asked in the chat. My apologies. But if they have the book, yeah.
If you're reading along at home,
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll be.
More people than you think.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't have a picture of it. It is on the actual icon. I guess if you zoom in really high, you can have a look at the icon, but
Yeah.
it's not ideal. My apologies. Right. Yeah, somehow the thing hits the floor, acid sprays everywhere. Thankfully, it goes right next to where Alana probably would have been. And it just hits the side of the wall and just starts to melt into the wall. Where it is on your floor between you and Andrew, the body is starting to sink into the metal and eat away at the metal. There's this horrendous smell of burning metal and sort of like gridding and plastic as it kind of assaults your nostrils.
Jesus, Harold Christ.
That is not nice. You have no idea what this is, but it is not good.
Are we still in combat because the other guy?
No. No, you're out at the moment.
I'm gonna spin around, look at the now dead alien, and be like, what the fuck?
Well, while we don't know what this is, so this is not similar to what we've encountered before?
No,
I have-
I've never seen this before.
I have never seen anything like that, and I watch Animal Planet all the time.
Space Animal Planet even.
It is just this bubbling thing as it starts to.
I'm gonna
Go-
fucking kill this Albino National.
starts to eat through the actual floor, and then it hits the permafrost below. And as soon as it goes through the floor into the permafrost, the cold air rushes in. Yeah, there's a definite drop in temperature.
I say we resume our original plan of getting the heck out of here.
Well, there's
Okay.
still that Russian dude behind the plastic sheeting.
He's welcome to fucking come with us. Let's move.
Yeah, I mean, like, he could still be shooting at us as we move past.
That is true.
Okay.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna look at while I'm looking at the creature, the dead thing. I'm gonna say nice shot, Scott.
Yeah, you have to kind of like step over sort of like all the acid areas. If it gets you,
I have no idea what to do with a sincere compliment.
Like Cass looking at it.
It hangs. It hangs in the cold air. Awkwardly.
Yeah, interesting.
So I've got a
Freezes
picture
and
of
falls
the.
to the ground.
I've got a picture of the alien from the compendium pack, which is a general
That's a nice
xenomorph.
picture.
But that's the only one I can pull up. But yeah. All right.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, so anyway, here's an idea. Let's toss that stun grenade down the north corridor and then FO.
Sounds about right.
Okay.
Like, whether or not he's going to do something, we don't know. You're quite right. But I imagine it'll discourage him somewhat to have his balls busted.
Yep.
Good.
Okay. Yeah. You throw the grenade up to the north side, and it goes off.
Dos Vidania, motherfucker.
You just run, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. You run across towards the outside. Yeah, all the cold air is
Fucking
rushing
grab
in.
Cat, by the way. Let's not, like, let her lag.
Come on!
Well, you know, if
and
any
you-
of us die, we're gonna become her. So.
On you silly bitch. Let's get moving.
Okay. Yeah, you come to the main land. Well, one of the main landing areas. And you can see an old UPP dropship, which is on the landing pad.
Damn it, it was the
You can't see anyone else around, but there is a leg and a helmet left on the landing pad. The shuttlecraft's front ramp is down, and you can see this gooey, icky stuff going from the leg and the helmet up into the actual craft.
Yeah.
Sorry. What? What was that last bit you said? Gooey, icky stuff going from a leg and helmet.
So there's this like
When you
there's
say
this,
gooey,
like-
icky stuff,
there's
it's
this-
not blood, is it?
it's not
just
blood. It's this like
goop.
white, goopy stuff that seems to have gone from where the remains of the body is
Oh,
up
God.
the ramp into the dropship.
You.
You know what? No, I don't have any jokes that I can say legally on air.
Scott, go check it. You've killed one of them. You're invincible.
You know what? I fucking am invincible. Let's go.
You're on a roll. You haven't been hurt. Come on.
Yeah, that's right. So let's.
That whatever we're seeing right now, that could be from the one you've just shot. We don't have any time to. We don't have any time to lose.
I honestly never considered that there would be more than one, and now I'm getting concerned. You've demotivated me.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Bad Sergeant.
Randy in the chat has just said, "Send in the android."
Unfortunately,
We don't have Elizabeth this time.
Nope.
Yeah.
Well, what you guys don't know.
Oh, Scott's the android this time.
Hard,
Okay.
pumping, and indefatigably. Yeah, with my.
Right, Scott. What's the plan?
Well, seeing as my Asimov laws are already deactivated, let's go fuck some stuff up.
Okay. You're gonna run up the ramp, are you?
Yep, up the ramp, rifle out,
Okay.
ready to put holes in things.
Sure. Yeah, you go to run up the ramp. When you go to run up the ramp, you can you'll make an observation roll.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I did a great job. Really super good.
Okay.
Oh, dang. Something gives me a fright, and I spaz out and drop my rifle.
And your stress level goes up another one.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Very good.
That's that's serious. My God, we're gonna die.
Fuck! What was that? Jesus.
What? Okay. Yeah, you can see there's something moving around on the actual on the dropship ramp, and there's maybe a hand that kind of rolls down the ramp, and there is definitely something up there, and you're like, oh! And you sort of like just drop your rifle looking directly up at it. Okay. Let me just put you a little bit closer. Why are you dead?
Good question.
He's panicked, right? Just leave it on for panic.
Panic.
That's a good scream. I like that.
Yep.
It's not a skull.
Yep.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay. So you're just like, what?
Can you zoom in really, really close on that icon, like the scream icon over my face? It is very funny.
It looks a bit like one of those tattoos you can put on your face in like video role playing games, and you can change the color and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
Almost.
almost.
Yeah, it's a funny looking icon.
It's sitting nicely with your nose, like right in its mouth. But yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay. Everything's gonna be fine. That's all right.
I guess only Scott saw this.
Yeah. So, as you're sort of looking up at this thing, it rushes out from underneath the from down the ramp, and
Bastard.
it gets to you, and its tail comes round and hits you. Ouch.
Yeah, no doubt.
And can you make an armor roll, please?
Okay, dokie. Inventory.
It's at the top, under your stress.
Yep. Oh, I was looking for it at the inventory. But thank you. That makes things faster. Piss.
If you can make a stamina roll then for me.
Crocodile shit. I have the talent True Grit.
What does that do, sir?
I can push skill rolls based on strength twice. That's not helpful.
No.
Second wind when broken. Okay, that's fine. So it's a stamina roll, you say?
Yes, please.
No, yeah, 2 successes is good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot of dice, isn't it?
That is a lot of dice. Very cool.
Sure is nice playing the tank for once.
Yeah, so this thing rushes down the ramp. It basically hits you with the tail, and it kind of goes into your armor, and you kind of stagger back. And it's now standing right next to you.
Now, I haven't seen one of these in action, so I guess I take a stress, right?
Yeah, take a point of stress. Yeah.
Cool.
So you rolled 2 successes, 2 successes. So you've got 2 combat rounds, and then you fall unconscious.
Oh.
Wow.
And then you'll be paralyzed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit. I thought I was fine.
You're like, I seem fine.
No, I'm fine, guys. I'm fine.
They go, no,
I
okay.
feel weird.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And with that, oh geez, this is always fun. Well, Matt, seems that you're on initiative 1, so you're going first. So what's Alana doing?
It's
now at the base of the ramp, just hovering over Scott.
I think Alana is gonna like take a step away from Andrew.
Yeah.
Like come here, basically.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do full auto. I've got this AK in my hand, right?
You do, yeah.
I've got lots of ammo for it.
Yep.
And yeah, so I get a +2. I take one stress. So I've got 6 stress to play with here.
Okay.
So this might not go very well, but I have the overkill talent, which will come into play for a panic attack. So this could be my blaze of glory here. So I'm gonna right click on my pulse rifle. I'm gonna give myself a +2.
Yep.
And I've got 6 stress. There's gonna be a lot of dice being rolled here. Good luck.
No.
Yeah.
Oh. That's okay. You've got the
yeah, I mean, I've unfortunately have a lot of stress though. So there might be two coming into play here, but let's well, hold on. I think I roll it first, don't I?
Nice.
Okay.
So that's hold on.
That's pretty minor.
Overkill. Let me just see what it says here exactly.
I don't think you actually get to roll for the panic.
You don't run and hide when the going gets tough. Instead of panicking in the face of mortal danger, you can turn your fear into aggression and use it as a weapon against your enemy.
Okay.
You can trigger the overkill effect when you make a panic roll. See the other page.
Which is done.
Which is on the page for panic. Let me find that again. And then so you go there and it says, okay, it lets me replace the effect of a panic roll result of 11 or more, which I'm not on. That's seek cover or higher. This is only a 7, right?
Okay.
Never switch. So it's not triggered yet.
No.
So that's fine. My stress goes up another one, so I'm up at 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm up to 7 stress.
Is that survival?
But 2 damage?
I still do. It's
3 damage.
The rifle does 2 damage, so I'm doing 3 damage to it. Yeah.
3 damage. Okay, let's see what it does.
Good lord.
Right,
I love this mad game.
Just 2 damage. Okay.
Acid at all?
Let's have a look.
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
I'm gonna melt like the guy at the end of Who
It's
Framed
gonna be a
Roger
bit like
Rabbit.
Yep, it does indeed. I'm sorry to have to tell you this.
It takes its acid splash damage plus the amount of damage that it took from my attack, which is 3.
Yep.
Again. Sorry. On anyone who's engaged, which is obviously.
For sure.
It's me.
And is that bad?
So that'll be 3 acid damage to you, sir.
But you get to roll your armor for it.
But you get to roll your armor.
Oh, great. Maybe I'll roll really well. Who knows?
1. Looking for 3 successes. Nope.
Well, that's not good. I'm not going to be pretty anymore.
You get covered in acid, basically, right?
You just get covered in acid.
Oh.
Acid covers you. And
it
you
is the Roger Rabbit scenario.
You take 3 acid damage.
But he's got 0 health.
You're down to 0.
He was already. He was already, right?
Okay. If a victim is broken by the acid splash, or suffers further acid splash damage is already broken, and let's make a death roll.
Yay.
Okay.
A death roll is a roll for stamina, but you cannot push, and you are not allowed to roll any stress die. So I'm not sure how you would do that. Oh, I guess you would right click on it, and for it says stress modifier, put a -4 in there, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds like an easy way to do things.
If it fails, you die. If you succeed, you linger on.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, hold on.
Oh dear.
That's not right.
Nope.
You need to roll it's a stamina roll, so it's going to be 2 plus your strength of 5. You should be rolling 7 dice.
Okay, good.
And then just modify the
So right click on your stamina skill and do the stress where it says stress modifier. Do a -4.
Okay.
see if this works.
There we go.
There
Yeah.
we go.
Oh,
Oh,
Look
you're
at
not
that.
dead. You're just like melty.
So it says, if you succeed, you linger on, but you must make another death roll when the listed amount of time has passed again. So I don't know what that says for
Okay.
the acid damage, but...
No, I didn't put acid. So, every round until they either die or
Oh,
get
wow.
saved by a medical A roll.
Fucking hell.
Harsh. Okay. Yes, you just like get covered in acid. You're like, and you hit the floor.
Oh, I should take another point of stress because I got hurt.
Yeah.
Not that you're gonna... yeah, it doesn't really matter too much, I guess, at this stage.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate.
But
Oh well.
We can have a race to see... We can have a race to see who can get the most stress.
I have to tell you that I did not expect to live this long. I'm doing really well.
I didn't expect anyone to live this long. Fucking hell.
No, I'm impressed as well. So Chris, you're on 5. So you're next.
So I guess that thing took the damage, but it's still very much standing.
It is, yep. It took a load of rounds. Acid went everywhere. It's gone all up the drop ship. It's like gone all over Scott.
I'd like to just point something out. While I am broken, I do have the second wind talent,
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
nice. You could do something.
which when I am broken, you can get back on your feet immediately without anyone giving you first aid. Roll for stamina,
Oh.
and for every success you roll, you get 1 health point back, and you can keep fighting a little while longer.
Oh,
that's
that's
awesome.
nice.
This talent can be used once per turn, and has no effect against critical injuries.
Okay, cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, yeah, I'm taking the critical injury, so
Yeah.
when it's your initiative on 8, you get to roll that.
Yep.
So, Andy.
I'll get my revenge. like a good Italian, I'm going to get my revenge prior to death.
How close is it standing to anybody? Would I
it's
have
about-
to worry
it's a-
about this? Would I have to worry about the spray from the?
No, not if you're standing here. Scott's going to have to worry about the spray, but you know, you won't.
Poor Scott.
He was a
Well,
bastard
well,
anyway.
it's-
Just unload on it.
It is going to be the pumpkin then. There goes.
Jesus. Okay.
The old trench broom doing its job.
Oh my God. These poor innocent creatures.
That's right. Space
They are,
Greenpeace
aren't they?
is called, and
They just want to live.
They've got right. Oh, okay. No, you shoot it. It hits it in some carapace or something, and it doesn't seem to do anything to it.
Ah, damn it!
Wow. But how much
That was a
damage
really-
did you put into that? 5?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4. No, I lie. It takes 1 damage. I
it has a
I do lie.
disturbing
I
amount
do
of
lie.
armor.
My maths is poor. My maths is very poor.
Well, that's still pretty disturbing.
Yeah, but that's okay. You know, well,
Little by little.
little bit by little. Oh, you know, it's. Unfortunately,
More acid.
Fucking hell, acid is terrible.
it is not very
Is
nice.
it? Is it really? I have been burned by acid in real life, and it's not great.
Oh, Scott. Right. Okay. Do you want to make a stamina roll?
I mean, do I want to?
I don't know. Probably.
What?
Or make an armor roll first.
Armor roll
sorry.
first, yeah.
Armor roll first.
Hmm.
Okay. That's cool.
It's all right.
That's right. Yeah. Do you want to make a
Okay.
stamina roll?
Yeah. With -5 this time?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, never mind.
You never know. You never know.
Oh, you do
Whoa.
never know.
Wow. Okay.
Fuck a doodle do.
Wow.
Fine. Okay. You get covered in acid again. I'm guessing this is going to be a critical, isn't it?
Oh my god. I'm gonna look like that guy from Hannibal that got partially eaten by pigs.
Oh, let's. critical injuries.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. Let's do a random critical injury.
Is it weird that I am hungry?
Maybe.
All the talk of melty goo.
I could do some.
Cheese and toast would be nice, wouldn't it?
Specifically toasted mozzarella. That would be the business.
I'm not really sure how that happened, but okay. Yeah, the acids have started to eat through the armor into your rib cage.
Oh!
And
Joke's on you, I've got lots of ribs.
Yeah, it's started to eat into your ribs. You're at -2 to your close combat and mobility for the next 5 days.
But you're not -2 to stamina.
Oh,
You're not
But
-2 to stamina.
wait, when does the paralysis kick in?
That'll be kicking next round.
Oh, great.
Oh fuck yeah! I forgot about that.
So you get to make a stamina roll with your.
Great. Yep, super.
Go on then.
Do I need to take another point of stress for further acid damage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's
It's
still
not
a lot
looking
of
good,
dice.
is it? It's not looking good.
It's not been looking good since we started this whole game. Like, frankly, it's a relief to die. But I'm just hanging on.
Apparently, you're just hanging on. So you've got 2 health.
That's right.
But you're also about to be paralyzed, right?
But you're also about to be
Yeah.
paralyzed for a shift.
You've got acid-induced pneumothorax, but you've got 2 health back. Sure, no problem.
That's cool. It's
Acid-induced pneumothorax.
it's your action. So,
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. So
Man,
you-
I really wish I had something like a satchel charge.
I'm afraid you don't have a satchel
So I
charge.
could, just want to suicide bomb the Xeno, but it's not going to go.
So you're still
Well-
laying there. You're covered in acid. Your armor's melted away. You've taken acid into sort of like the chest cavity. It's all over your face or your arm, or your
Yep.
BDU and armor is kind of like taking it. It's kind of melting into your helmet.
Where's his rifle lying right now? Because he dropped it earlier. Is it-
I
It's
did.
sort of like it's lying next to you. So
Well, am I too paralyzed to do anything about that?
not until next round.
All right then.
Mm.
In
This-
that case, I would like to seize the rifle if I can,
Yep.
and do my level best to shoot holes in the Xeno.
Is that
Go on then,
so is that a full
Can
auto?
I full
Auto.
auto? Can I full auto the thing?
You
So-
can get an extra 2 dice.
Add a stress to your character sheet first.
Yep.
Okay, now I'm at stress
And then
7.
right-
So we're doing really well.
Right click
Yeah.
on the pulse rifle
Yeah.
and add another 2 to the. Just put 2 into the
base.
base modifier, and that's what you get.
Yep.
And you can push this if you. Oh fuck it, hell!
That's a lot of dice.
You're not like yeah.
You know, 3 successes. I don't know if I want to push that.
Well, you don't have the option to push it now.
There's no choice.
You've triggered to
You've got some stress now to
to
roll your
panic.
panic.
So,
Add
can-
7 to whatever you're going to now roll.
Oh. Oh.
More panic. You can't really go anywhere, and you're kind of like feeling your legs and everything else start to disappear.
yeah.
You have to try and move from
Um,
danger. It says.
Yeah. So presumably you don't stop. You shoot. The rounds go everywhere. And you basically try and pull yourself away from this creature.
Well, he still does 4 damage, right? Or no?
Yeah. So, because the panic roll's fine. It doesn't say you don't
It's
do
for
anything.
it's for the next round. So it's basically it doesn't.
Okay, so-
yeah.
Yeah. So let me.
3 successes and a base damage of 2.
Yeah.
How do you get 4 from that?
Your first success is your base damage, and then the 2 extra
Oh.
are for extra damage.
For extra damage.
Gotcha.
You open up on the thing, which tears the creature apart with multiple rounds from your. And because you roll you roll panic as well, you've used all the rounds in your AK.
I mean,
you've just fired everything, and it's kind of just torn the whole thing apart. And I'm going to be very generous to you.
nobody in my position is going to be thinking straight.
It kind of like falls backwards onto the landing platform, and yeah, you can just see all the acid marks up along the on the dropship.
Oh, that's great!
Everything. As it kind of like slumps down and sort of like goes through the landing platform of the dropship, as you blissfully, I would say, fall unconscious, but you don't. You just go completely paralyzed.
Okay, can anyone in the comments, do you want to vote on what my last words before total paralysis are?
I'm also, while this is happening, I'm going to run up to you, grab the medikit off of you, and start like trying to, as carefully as I can, see if there's a way that I can like pull your armor off, but I probably can't without getting acid on me.
You're like, you kind of burn your fingers and stuff.
Oh no, I'd be using like a knife or something to like try and like
kind of
cut it off. But
yeah,
then
it's that kind of like, well, yeah, you probably could just like rip through and then just pull it open.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So while you're doing that, Kat is going to run over to you as well, who's basically, oh my god, she's just basically screaming at you. Oh, what do I do?
And I'll just shout, get on the ship.
Okay, she starts to run up ramp.
Can you fly? As she's going.
There's one more on the ship.
She shakes her head no as she runs up into the ship.
And I'll just shout just before she disappears inside, learn!
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay, you want to make a medical aid roll for me. Andrew, what are you going to do while Scott's getting treated?
Well, I guess I'm going to run after Kat and make sure that the ship's actually clean.
Okay. Yeah, you're going to run up after Kat, which you do.
Is the personal medikit available for me to use?
It is. Yep.
So I get a +2 to this, right?
You do.
All right.
I'm sure it's not like. I'm sure the spaceworthiness of the dropship is nothing that can't be fixed with gaffer tape.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Everything can be fixed with gaffer tape.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh my god! I'm pushing that, even though I have currently 7.
Oh my good grief!
It was so many effects.
Oh
well, but look at that.
It's fine. It'll be fine. Just watch. Just you watch. I only have 8 stress.
Like your hands shaking violently.
No!
Oh no, Berser!
Oh no! You stupid bastard, Scott!
Hold on.
That's
How
it.
does overkill come into this? Instead of panicking in the face of, there is no mortal danger here. There's no mortal danger here.
No.
So I just go berserk. Maybe I get some acid like on me, and it's just like makes me snap.
It's just the last straw.
Cat is on board, right? But not Andrew.
So Kat's on board with Andrew. You're basically like, and you basically, unfortunately, end the life.
You stabbed me to death while I'm
Scott.
nearly dead. Like, you stupid bastard! Why did you get the holes in it?
That's 5 successes for the medical roll,
That's
but
a lot
you
of
kill
stabbing.
him.
5 successes worth of stabbing.
You just basically lose it while you're basically doing
Those
that.
scissors that you cut off people's clothes with, they're blunt for a reason.
Kat and yourself, Andrew, are in the are making your way towards the front of the dropship. You're clearing it.
Is Andrew on board as well?
Yeah, right.
Oh, all right. Okay, good.
Lucky
You're
I'm
just
not
on your
seeing
own,
you
thankfully.
stab Scott.
Yeah.
That might have dampened my feelings a little bit.
And you hear over the radio and the intercom over the on the actual dropship saying stand by for particle beam deployment.
Wait, what?
And you go,
No.
wait, what? And you look at the console. It's actually all lit up, and you can see that in orbit there is another vessel. and
Oh, this is gonna go.
a bright light seems to emit through the actual snow, and it kind of illuminates just ahead of you when you just see through the actual cockpit this light, this brighter light go where the other beam of light lands, and there's this horrendous like screeching sound as a particle beam deploys onto the well, I guess the command module of New Alaska, and there is an almighty explosion as the snow lifts up from there and heads directly towards you. You kind of brace your hands as there is you get hit by the concussive force of the particle beam, lifting the actual dropship up and off of the actual drop pad and into the snow behind you as Scott's body and Alana get flung straight into the snow off of the active way. And I think that's probably where we'll end it this evening.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, but what
Send me
does the particle?
postcards from hell.
What was the particle beam for, even?
So, particle beam accelerator is a weapon on the ship that's in orbit.
So were they trying to like exterminate whatever they
We
thought
don't
was
know.
on the ship, or was that our friend?
Well,
It could have been our friends.
Who
It
knows?
could have been what? It could have been the UPP. It could be who knows.
who
It
knows?
probably wasn't the UPP because the UPP have people down on the ground, right? So
But
anyway, who knows?
as I guess your main characters are flying the other ship, the other shuttle, you would have seen this bright light from a particle beam hit New Alaska, obliterating New Alaska, or the research station, from the planet.
Wow.
Which means
Wowza.
that, yeah. And so ends your cinematic.
So
Days of glory.
I
indeed.
think the cinematic's definitely done now, isn't it?
That's the cinematic stuff done.
I guess
So then,
the quick thing to talk about then is what we're going to be doing. Whether, I mean, really, I guess this is for people to comment on either in the chat
Please,
or in
yeah.
the comments of this video. But we kind of have a very limited amount of time for how we've got things scheduled for the channel. And there's going to be the One Ring 2nd edition campaign starting up in 2 weeks. And we've got like just balancing people's schedules and stuff. We can't really move that. It can't really move very well. So yeah, we don't really have time to do another live show for this. But we could potentially do an offline epilogue to kind of bring it to an end. I don't know when it would be. We'd have the time to film it to get all of our schedules aligned, and also after be edited, like to broadcast it. But we can probably make it work at some point in the future. So that's something you'd like to see. Drop us a comment. Drop us a
please.
Let us know, and if there's demand for it, we'll make it happen. Otherwise, we'll just leave it here on a cliffhanger. And
I like the cliffhanger a lot.
I do like the cliffhanger. Yeah.
It looks like there's a strong uptake for epilogue. Just
Just
looking at that chat there.
Yeah, well, that's cool. Just drop us a line and let us know what you want, and we'll try and oblige.
Yeah. Well, thanks very much, Ed. That was really fun.
That was a campaign. Thank you very much, Ed.
It's interesting to
Short and
see.
sweet.
It's always nice to see the alien like stress and panic mechanics in action.
Yeah.
And honestly,
Yeah.
I'm surprised that Scott was the only one who died barely as well. Because my medical roll at the end there was pretty bloody good.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if I had not rolled a 6 on that like
Just
that
a shame you went
panic die, that
berserk
Yeah.
on me.
it possibly could have meant that you would have been healed, and I would have not have I would have had some other panic condition. But anyway, that was really fun. Yeah.
Yeah. It's always good to see how it works. I really enjoy it.
Yes.
I can't wait to run it again at some point.
It's
Yeah.
a great system. It
yeah.
really is.
I'm hoping to run one at a con. next year, so that'd be quite fun.
Oh, cool. I'm quite interested to see how the Colonial Marines things goes with it, because of like if it's a bit more survivable, if everybody's like, you know, geared up Marines. There's that Destroyer of Worlds module, for example.
And I think what's really good is that if you look at your main characters versus the cinematic characters, the difference in what you can do based on their history and background, and just giving them a little bit more experience, and making them a little bit, you know, tougher with some of their kind of colonial marine backgrounds, as opposed to being just a technician or just a roughneck. See the difference between it. So I think if your other main character would be in the same situation, it probably would have been a no contest, and that would have been the end of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would definitely have been horribly murdered well before now.
Yeah, but I mean, but hopefully the other stuff that happened with your main characters is still stressful, but for different reasons.
Yeah.
No, I really enjoyed that. It's good fun.
I guess the only thing that really didn't come up was personal agendas, right?
So you had personal agendas
failed
in your cinematic characters.
Yeah.
But for your main characters, I didn't really do that massively, just because I think that I think it's one of those things when you're playing the adventure version as opposed to cinematic. If you're playing campaign version, I think it's more of a slow burn, and I think that probably would have come up if we had a longer campaign, and then you got more into sort of like the politics in the facility. So I guess if you decided to play miners, that kind of stuff, that probably would have come up more. But because you're on your own outside doing things, it's less of a thing. So, but yeah, definitely, I think the ones in the cinematic are a lot easier to portray.
Well, for sure.
Over the acts.
Yeah.
But I think for the campaign, it probably is a little bit different.
Yeah.
But that could just be the way I was running it.
Cool. All right, I think we'll leave it there, right?
That sounds good.
Yeah. So thanks very much for watching. If you haven't done it already, if you can subscribe to the channel and hit the like button, that really helps the channel to grow. And speaking of the growing channel, we hit 1,000 subscribers, I think, on Thursday. So just a few days ago. So that's really huge for this channel. I'm really, really quite.
It's been a lot in a short time.
Yeah, we got started in March of last year, so it's been like a year and a half to hit 1,000, which I think feels pretty quick to me. But yeah, that's been awesome. So I'll be making a separate video about that 1,000 subscriber things anyway. But yeah, anyway, I guess like the channel's growing really well and it's going really well. So thanks very much everybody who's already subscribed. And yeah. We'll see whether there's going to be an epilogue. I definitely cannot say now if there is going to be one, when it will be. But if there is demand, we'll try and make it happen. Otherwise, we're going to be continuing the Twilight 2000 co-op game, which has been about 5 weeks since the last one, next Sunday. And then after that, in a fortnight's time, in 2 weeks' time, we're going to be starting a new campaign for the One Ring. And it's going to be a little bit of a short one. We're going to be working our way through the beginner box set. So if you're a GM and you're curious about how that box set works, then definitely watch it. If you plan on playing it, then you might want to avoid it because you're going to get massive spoilers. So we'll talk about all this when we actually start that session. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. A big thing with that campaign is that Martin from Free League, he is the Free League producer on the One Ring. He's like the Free League. He's not the main designer. That's somebody else. But he is the Free League guy who's basically overseeing the design and the production of the game. He's going to be a player in our game, so it's really exciting to have him on board because he'll know that game inside and out. And also, he's not going to be running it; he's going to be a player in it, which I think is pretty cool as well.
I'm glad I'm not running it either.
Ed will be a player in it. I'll be a player in it. My sister will be a player in it, and she's a role-playing noob, so that'll be kind of cool as well. And Charlotte is going to be GMing it. So yeah, I've never actually been in a game with Charlotte as a GM, so that's going to be a new one for me. And yeah, it's just going to be. I actually have played with Martin before as well, so he's a good guy. He's a friend, so it's going to be cool to be playing alongside him there as well. So join us for that. It's going to be about a 5-session-ish, 4 to 5 session campaign, kind of a short one. But otherwise, that's it from us here with Alien. Thank you very much once again for watching, and catch you next time.
Cheers.
Goodbye, everybody.
Yes.
For the last time, goodbye.